So I'm here once again to make you guys mad. So what are we doing today? We're making our early thoughts tier list, and you guys are probably going to comment down below. No, correction. You're going to comment down below who you think your top 5 is in this game as of right now, and who do you think may rise in a couple of moments. So with that being said, let's get started. I'm not gonna lie, you need to subscribe now. So my top 5, let's start off with, thinking about it, I might do something like this, and I think I might lock in with Ken here. Now Ken is obviously still a really strong Shoto, really consistent. All the folks that started off playing Akuma, they switching straight on back to the homeless brother here, right? So they're locking in with that idea as of right now. As for when we move further into the tier list, I'd say Chun, still a really good character, still up there. I would also say Cammy is still up there. And now I'd like to move on to the next tier. Moving on to the next tier, I feel as Ryu is leading the charge. In that right below, you know what I mean? He cooking, but he not cooking that hard, but he definitely cooking for real, right? So now in this tier, we're gonna see a lot of folks be there now. So like folks like JP is here. I also would say, you know, I'm waiting to touch Geef. Don't worry, I'm waiting to touch Geef, but Geef might be the end of S tier, I think, at this current junction. I also feel Akuma is probably at the end here. Now, keep in mind that when I put Akuma here, if we're talking about his overall character strength, I'd probably put him here. But if we talk about first to 2 strength, he's probably here, if we're being honest. You know what I mean? Ranked, you're playing first to 2, tournaments, you're playing first to 2 until top 8, whatever, top 6, whatever you want to call it. In those situations, I feel like this character is a little bit weaker because, again, you're just so volatile to all the game has to offer. You know, it can be a little bit tough. So I do put them at the end, possibly like this, actually, when I think about it. Moving back to S tier, I do feel as though Marissa is also a strong choice. Aki might actually be here now. We haven't seen too much of what Kim can cook with as of right now. And thinking about it, I think as though we might do something like this. I think that might be appropriate. And I know I'm mixing you, but that's okay. So moving on to the rest of S tier, I think Jury is here. I think Kimberly is here. Moving forward, I do want to move over to A tier. Leading the A tier, I feel like it's this. It's this, right? DJ did get a little bit of nerf, but I think he's still a really strong and good character. He can still cook. Ed is probably here. Maybe E Honda might be a little bit of a controversial take. I do think E Honda is probably in a little bit better of a spot, personally. Like, if you fought a good Honda, like one that just doesn't rely on headbutt, it's tough. Like, it's really tough. Now, as for Lily might be in a really good spot, and I might put her here. We'll see by the end of the video whether I keep her here or not. As for this bottom tier, but here's the thing, right? Here's the take, okay? This character, low key, is like here, but no one plays him, so he's here. So I'm going to appeal to the masses and tell you he's here, okay? As for Jamie is a mix of some days. If he level 4, bro, if he level 4, he like here. If he got no stocks, he's like here. So a good middle is like here. And honestly, I feel like she should climb a little bit, put her down a little bit. Probably something like this. And this is probably, oh, shall we, before Bison comes out, shall we place him? You know, I feel like we're in a new era. What do I mean by new era? I feel like we're gonna have an era of just OD DLCs. They're just gonna keep topping themselves, keep topping themselves, keep topping themselves. I feel like that's the trend for season 2, you know. So based on everything that we've seen in the gameplay, and I will be making a video on that as well, that is coming for you guys. Based on those things right there, I'd probably land him here. Okay, as of right now, from everything that I've seen, I'd probably land him here. But depending on how well people can optimize his stuff, I think he very well could be here, right? One thing that we do have to know is that, to my knowledge at least, he does not have a reversal outside of system mechanics. So that definitely will hurt him quite a bit. But outside of that, I do think it is possible for him to be very good. And we'll kind of see from there. So this is the finale of my tier list. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you need guides, I got them down there. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.